If you cannot already tell, when my hair is curly, all is well with the world. Today I've teamed up with Julia Hair, and they sent over one of the best selling styles of hair on the market. This kinky curly hair is for sure a banger that you need in your collection. Today I'll be giving you a very beginner friendly start to finish install. This one here is a 7x5 closure wig with pre-bleached knots. Is super versatile and easy to comb your fingers through. And the icing on the cake is this one comes with very natural kinky edges. I'll be giving you my thoughts and details on this wig while also sharing how to install her all by yourself at home to perfection. You don't have to be a stylist to achieve this look. You just have to have a little bit of Wi-Fi and a little patience. So if you want to see how I got this look, let's get started. Jumping right into it, this is our girl straight out of the box. If you haven't already heard, this is the top selling quality hair on the market. She is a kinky curly 7x5 lace wig. As you guys can see, she comes with pre-bleached knots, pre-cut lace, and then the perfect hairline to match. They include the grooves for you to be able to include a adjustable, removable elastic band, which is in our package, and I'll show that in just a moment. Okay, ladies, so this is what our girl looks like on. As I've said to you guys, this is a kinky curly wig and she comes with the beautiful natural edges. Now, don't be alarmed. This is just how the edges come styled straight out of the box. You will see me tame these and make them super soft, natural, and beautiful in just a moment. Here are some texture shots of the hair itself straight out of the box. All of the definition and density definitely is absolutely gorgeous. You guys can also see that this one has some really nice shrinkage, just like natural hair. This one is 24 inches in length, but again, hashtag shrinkage is real. So here I am getting my baby girl ready for the shower. You got to protect your hair with a nice shower cap, and we can get back into our install. So this one comes set as a center part, but of course you have 7x5 to part all around to get your desired look. This is what our wig would look like being set as a side part. That beautiful 7 inches of parting space is definitely going to be absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and pull the hair back and we're going to get started on this install. So what you kind of can do is just take a comb and kind of just comb them out a little bit using your finger and a rat tail comb. For me, this is how I can kind of gauge and see like the density on them and what I want to do with them, the length on them, and all of the above. For me, I was deciding, do I want to pluck them out or keep the density? Do I want to trim them lower or keep the length? You kind of can go in and just take your time to decide. I decided my first order of operation would be to just add a little bit of mousse. Mousse makes everything better as it does help to melt the hairline and that lace down. It also will soften and like texturize the curls naturally, and that way it gives us a better grip to go in and start the customization process. So for me, I did decide to go in and tweeze these down. I definitely want to give a lot more of a natural look. So you can for sure keep the look, but you can for sure also thin them out. So add your edge control of choice. Again, mine was the edge booster edge control, and then I'm just going in and swooping. Now, one thing about like super textured hair is there is going to be a lot of times whenever you try out different hair, whether it's your hairline or the length of the hair, where you may not get your desired look all together at first. But what I like to do, especially with a hairline like this, is to go in and kind of just start the shaping process and then go in and like melt the lace and kind of just let all of that set together. And I promise you, it's going to be so much easier to put a finishing touch on it once you remove the melt belt that will give you your desired look without spending too much time, and then also without like getting frustrated or burnt out on styling your hair. So while that goes in and just does its natural thing, we can go in and play with the ends. You guys already know mousse is my favorite thing. If you have a mousse that you like that you've never seen me use on this channel, feel free to leave it in the comments and I'll be sure to order me a bottle and try it out. Mousse is my favorite, and I just feel like there's so many mousse out there and I haven't tried them all. So maybe we should just go on a quest to try all the mousse with all of our textured curly and wavy hair to see what we love. Because right now, Lotta Body is one of my favorites because it's affordable and it gets the job done. But I also love the Nairobi and the Ledoux, but the Dew one is definitely a little bit more pricey, as well as the Nairobi. Once I go in and just add my desired amount of product, we can go in with a texturizing hairbrush. I like to call these wig brushes, but to me, these are the best type of brushes to clump your curls. You guys know my OG favorite is the diamond brush, which I kind of have put to the side lately. And I've been focusing on the unbrush as well as the wet brush. Now, all of these brushes, in my opinion, can give a slightly different effect, but I think in general they all do the same thing, which is to kind of like detangle and like separate your curls, but also like to clump the curls or style the curls in a different way than what they look like straight out of the box. So if you guys remember how beautiful these kinky curly curls look like out of the box, we definitely kind of broke them apart and reclumped, and we do have a different look. So if you want to keep the straight out of the box look, I would recommend adding your product and maybe even some water and using your fingers to style the ends. And you guys can see on this side, we did go ahead and get it pretty much dry, and you guys can see how much the hair shrinks once you go ahead and diffuse. Again, you can just allow your hair to air dry, but this kind of gives you a more controlled drying process. Not only does it speed it up, but sometimes if you let your hair air dry and you are like in the car or in the bed or laying down or even just going out into the elements, your curls can definitely come out a little bit more frizz. And then I also find that a diffuser will give you a lot more volume. So there are definitely pros and cons. Obviously, the easiest thing to do is just to allow it to air dry. But once mine was pretty much almost done, I went ahead and removed the melt belt. And then from here, I really liked the way it looks. And we have some beautiful curls, a flawless hairline. You guys can see on that left side, it definitely hadn't like diffused enough because it was giving longer than the opposite side. And that's just because it wasn't as dry. So I went ahead and diffused a little bit more. And then I'm just adding a little bit of mousse on top because I like my ends to look super juicy and never too dry. So I don't want to like change up the texture, but just more like squeeze a little bit more product in there for a more moisturized vibe. So I think we got the look done here, and I love the way it came out. Very natural, very gorgeous. So from here we can go ahead and see what they included in our package. Julia Hair does this beautiful orange so well. So the box and the dust bag are both this gorgeous orange, and then inside they gave us the removable elastic band as well as some of this adhesive tape that can go along the hairline, and we got quite a few strips of that. Here is a pack of HD wig caps. And then here is a little dust bag, and inside they did give us a few more goodies, one being another pack of the HD wig caps, as well as this orange Julia Hair melt belt. Now they did give me 2 of these, so I was pretty lucky. I did use one throughout the video, and I have an extra one which I of course will share with you all. And then they gave us this purple ombre press-ons, super gorgeous and fun. I am definitely excited to try these out. And that is pretty much it, love bugs. I'm absolutely in love with the way this one came out. She's very easy to install, beginner friendly. She has a nice gorgeous natural look. If you're not into the natural baby hair, you can definitely purchase this without the baby hair for a different hairline look. Again, this one is the #1 best selling look, so you for sure want this one in your collection. I'll have all the details as well as a direct link down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.